Hello everyone, I am Lucky13. Thank you for checking out this video and welcome to another Fallout 4 update video. In this video, guys, I'm going to go ahead and start right off the bat. Quote to our fans who've asked, Fallout 4 doesn't end when the main story is over and there is no level cap. You can keep playing and leveling. End quote. This was via Bethesda Game Studios Twitter. They tweeted this out a little while ago, and I was just, right away I was blown away because it means two things. One, we're not going to have to wait for DLC like Broken Steel with Fallout 3. If you guys remember Fallout 3, once you finish Project Purity and the Jefferson Memorial or Monument or whatever the hell that was, you had to actually get stuck. And once you finished it, the game was over until Broken Steel came out. Once you finished the game, you had to actually, if you want to continue playing, you had to backtrack or load a previous save or just not continue past the Project Purity to begin with. Now, the upside to this is it's more like a Skyrim, where you can continue to play, though you've already finished the main story, which I'm hoping it's kind of like Skyrim, where there's rivaling main stories, because let's be honest, when you played Skyrim, there was very little in my mind that separated the Dragon Quest from the warring factions. Those two, to me, were both main storylines. They were two monstrous storylines, and it didn't matter whether you were working towards helping defeat the main dragon or whether you were working towards stopping one of the two of the warring factions. Then they both felt like they were the main storyline. So I'm kind of hoping like that will happen in Fallout 4. Now, one thing that we do have to consider is when will the game be over? Now, if they don't add a ton of DLC, are we going to get enough out of this game just the way it is? I really think the answer is yes. Of course we're going to get enough of the game. If you can continue to level your character, if you can continue to build your perks. Now, this being said right here, there is no level cap. You can keep playing and leveling. Doesn't say there's no cap to your perks. So could you eventually run into a situation where once you've started to fill out all your perks, where you become a little overpowered, the game's become a little more easy? I think that's a definite possibility. But what I would really like to see from this is some kind of balance to it, where if you have unlocked certain perks, you might not have the opportunity to unlock another perk, and it would actually take you more to go back, start a new character, and then maybe build up one of those perks on a different playthrough. That's kind of how my thought would be. It would increase the revalue of the game, or the value of the game, and the replay of the game. That, again, is just a personal preference of mine. I don't mind playing a Fallout game over and over again. I don't mind playing a Skyrim or something like that. I was really, like I said, I think I said this in a video the other day, I was really surprised whenever I replayed Fallout 3 and just saw all the things that I had kind of missed even after all the time I had spent with the game, because once you get past a certain point, your previous save tends to go back to that point where you don't have to, drudge through some just boring beginning. So, but that does bring me to this question, guys, and I'm going to label this question the what the hell are you thinking question. I love to do this in every one of my videos, and in my question is, when a game doesn't have an exact ending, there's no level cap, you did finish the story, at what point do you stop playing the game? Is it when you've done everything? Once you've hit 100%, you're done? Or is it once you become bored of the game? Like, me personally, once I start playing a game, once I get past like 50-60% or so, I'm kind of hell-bent on finishing this game. Come hell or high water, I'm trying to get the 100% unless there's something that stops me. Now, sidebar, nothing to do with Fallout, one of these things that did stop me was back in the Fable game. The Fable 3 game, I think it is. You were supposed to collect all these dies. I didn't realize that that was an achievement. I didn't realize that went towards your 100% of the game. And once I did that, I sold one of the dies and could not find it. So that could happen. That's a potential of happening to anybody. So that's why I'm that way. I love trying to go through the game. I love trying to go from the beginning to the end and get 100%, but I know it doesn't always work out. So, guys, if you want to leave your answers down in the comment section, I love getting back to these answers and getting back to your comments in a future video. Thank you again for checking out my channel, but don't forget, if you did enjoy this video, click that subscribe button to bookmark future videos. Also, if something in this video has sparked your interest, let everyone know by heading down in the comment section, or you can find me on Twitter and Facebook. You can find me at xXLuckyXIIIxXx, XXX. It's the same as my gamer tag or my YouTube channel name. Until next time, guys, I am Lucky13, and I'm out.